Alright, major viewer discretion advised. If you are under 18, do not buy this game or watch this video. Well, honestly, the video isn't bad, but the game is, and I do not want to be the reason someone under 18 found out about this game and went to play it. Second, to anyone who stays for the review, please understand that there is a fine line between reality and fantasy. And should you pick up this game or any other NSFW game, it is important to always understand that distinction. I'm sorry, I just had to play the Big Brother card for a second. Also, please don't assume more games like this will be reviewed on this channel. This was really a one-time thing, and I'll explain why later. But for anyone who stuck around, without further ado, here is my review of Captain Firehawk. I live about 10 minutes away from about 3 arcades. In these 3 arcades is a machine that has all the classics, including one of my all-time favorites, Crossfire. Now, don't confuse this with the PlayStation 1 Crossfire game. I'm talking 1991 here. I know, this was even before my time. It's one of my all-time favorites. So when I saw the gameplay for Captain Firehawk, all I could think of was, wait, you mean to tell me I get to play one of my all-time favorite classics and see naked chicks? Alright, I'm sold. So I gave my wife $300 for the casino to get her out of the house and immediately booted up Captain Firehawk. Captain Firehawk is just like Crossfire. In short, it's fun, simple, and well worth your time, which for me was about 5 hours to 100% it. Gameplay wise, you're given just 7 levels, all the exact same except for the ending boss being a different woman. So every mission is pretty much the exact same. You defeat enemy aircrafts while dodging their bullets, but keep in mind you cannot die. The game instead challenges you on basically killing more enemies than you get hit by collecting their drop coins. After a minute or two of defeating enemies, it is time for the main event. You fly over the woman where you... Alright, last call. Anyone under the age of 18, hit that escape button right now. I'll give you 5 seconds. So you move on and you fly over the woman who is provided with hitboxes, and once you destroy the hitboxes, well... So after a while of defeating enemies, you're presented with the final boss and kill him. This is where the game lost me. My first level, I went around, I didn't go for the hit markers, I just thought the women were just a bonus. Hey, if you want to do this, hit these, see her, and then continue attacking the enemies. But I found out that if you defeat all enemies prior to destroying all hit markers on the women, you lose and have to restart. Now, this wouldn't have been a bad thing if they treated the woman as the final boss, but instead, the final boss is this aircraft that you see flying around here. Now, here's a quick breakdown of why this sucks. Let's say this is our playing field, right? Now, let's say that these dots represent the hit marker to destroy. Now, keep in mind you are actually zoomed in pretty good to where this would be the camera angle, and you are only ever able to see 3 of the 20 hit markers at most. So let's say you only have 2 hit markers left, but you do not destroy them in the time that the camera is over them, but the camera keeps going. Now, you literally have nothing to do. You're just floating around waiting for the camera to pan back over to where you need to be to hit the hit markers to finish the level. But believe me, that took so much longer than it needed to because the game doesn't register what you have and haven't destroyed yet of the clothing. So you're just floating around dodging bullets until, by luck, you pan back over to the last hit marker to finish the game. Not to mention, the whole time playing it one-handed. Second, and this was the big one, just give me more ammunition or something. Anything. The bullets you see in the gameplay footage is all that you get. I was hoping enemies would drop power-ups for improved bullets, a nuke to do an enemy wipe, or bullets that would shoot from the side. Like, come on, just give me anything. But nope, you just shoot the same bullet straight for about 5 hours. Like, even fucking Arkanoid gave power-ups. So you do this 7 times and the game ends, with the only replay value being if you wish to 100% the game, you will most likely have to play a few levels twice. This review is a bit longer than I wanted with this type of game, so I like to close by saying if you're over 18 and remember these classic arcade games and wouldn't mind a trip down memory lane, pick up Captain Firehawk. Or if you just want to see some women, go for it. No one's judging you. However, and I don't mean to sound insensitive, but without the nostalgic feeling of these old games, it can be difficult to get into them and thoroughly be entertained. With the vast advancement in technology with games like Elden Ring, it's hard to go back to Pong and thoroughly be entertained. But if it's something you grew up with and you can appreciate it for what it meant to you as a kid, you should pick it up. But if you don't see yourself capturing that nostalgic feeling, I might sit this one out. And that does it here, gamers and future friends. I hope you all have a wonderful day.